What's up, adventurers? B2 here, and I thought it would be fun to go through the suggestions that Lume is looking for, or Lume, however you want to say it, in the official server. So we are here at the official server, and we're going to start kind of looking through there. So the rules are, and he says, I want to add something else to grind an epic RPG, which I think is a good idea. I know that most of you will think that I'm insane, but when you hit super time travel and you get to about time travel 30, and I know you guys are already eye rolling, but hear me out. Let me explain it. So it does get a little bit wash, rinse, repeat. You've already ascended many time travels before. You've already maxed out your horse. You've got a pretty high level guild, or you should be working at it from the very beginning. If not, go watch the guild video. You're sitting on 100 billion gold with nothing to spend it on. That's key, right? So I would say that something in the grind feature should allow you to spend that money in somehow. The only reason you keep it is to go onto the top leaderboard for coins at that point, and I think Panda's at like 1 trillion. You know, so even if you at 100 billion, you'll never spend the money. Your horse is maxed out. You know, unless you make the levels higher for horses. But anyway, let's get to that suggestion later. So the rules are, use the format, avoid suggestions that aren't following the next rules. Progress and rewards must be considerably separated from the rest of the bot, but not completely. It needs to have a command, right? The complexity of this grindable feature must be proportional. Grindable, must have a cooldown, must be fun. And then he gives the format name unlocked in, short description, explanation, and why do I think it'd be fun or interesting. So let's walk through a couple of these together, right? So he gives an example, and he comes through and he says a meme system, and it's just kind of a goofy example, right? And then of course everybody loads up the reactions. So first one, RPG mini dungeon or RPG MD is shortened. It unlocks in area 2 of time travel 0. Lets you do past dungeons solo, and the rewards are epic stars, new currency. So I don't know, epic stars. So you grind epic stars, but what do the epic stars do? Let's see, shop may have items like event summoner, random mob drop, reasonable price, donators boost, epic coins. I don't know. A lot of people seem to want to upvote it at 126. I mean, so it would be cool to grind the epic stars. However, I can tell you this, at the super time travel, you get so many mats drops, you get so many levels that you're just waiting for the next dungeon. So anybody who's super time traveled is not going to go after this. They're going to be going after their next transcend, right? So their next time travel. So I don't think anybody on the super time travel is even going to go for this, to be honest. Next suggestion, name a planting thing, right? So someone wants to go into gardening. Area 2, TTO, use RPG plant to plant some plants and earn itself items to cook. Alright, so plant sprouts, get your reward. Either apples, bananas, and super time travel again. And I know you guys are probably eye rolling. This would be great for lower levels, but it excludes higher levels that get 10 ultra logs on the super time travel from grinding. So when it comes to that, we're always at like 20 million logs when we're getting ready to sell, and we're making about 15 bill a time travel on there. So none of the other guys are really going to go after this for the planting. So again, it excludes higher levels, but great for lower levels who need to make cash or combine things to cook for, you know, like loot box or to raise to ascend or whatever. And by the way, like, it's way easier to ascend now than it was 6 months ago when everybody had to really grind it out just to put that in there. Mini adventure, mini epic adventure unlocked in TT0. Mini games like D11 through 15, but more relaxing, simpler, and with relative short cooldown. When you do the command, you select mini adventure, do what you want to do, fishing, whatever. Net capacity, defeat the boss. Yeah, so grinding mats again, like, you know, not a bad idea. 27 upvotes on there, but what happens is once you've done this and the bar, see how the bar is small, no one's going back and reading these other ones. Defense system, what is this about? Unlocked in Area 7, TT0, an upgradable defense system used to implement new rewards and upgrades. Fight off enemies that come from previous areas for revenge. RPG defend. I don't know that that's necessarily grindy. I think that's just an extra command, right? Yeah, that seems like more of an extra command. Introduce new balances, adding new rewards. You know, balances needed for certain commands. Defending anything is always fun. I agree. Here's one that's in A1, TT0. So right from the giddy up. Basically the same thing as the badge system, but with more achievements. I do like grinding for the badges. I'd like to see that expanded. So I'm a big fan of that. I don't think we necessarily need a new thing, you know what I mean, on top of that. Material gamble, I don't like material gambling. Can gamble for any, yeah, because what'll happen is as you spend time farming, and then you're going to tilt, and you're going to gamble away all your materials. Now, I would personally think it's hilarious, but I don't have to grind materials anymore, right? So, GG to that. Adventuring party system, that's interesting. Good one, Zeke Yeager. With an adventuring party, so time travel 5, so you got to put some work in. You got to get like a month and a half of grinding to get into the partying system. With the adventuring party system, you can team up with 3 other advanced players, 4 to form an adventuring party. Think of these as mini guilds, but instead of upgrading a rating, you can accept special quests to take on. Okay, so you start a party. Okay, that's kind of neat. That's a new one. That's something that's interesting to me, like being able to group up with like your buddies and go off and do certain things. Once you hit your 5th time travel, RPV ADVP, I like the shorthand. Please use shorthand in these because you'll see it when you get to the Ascension and you got to go RPG, Ascend, Hunt, HT, just to do a hard hunt with your partner, you know. When you have an adventuring party, unlock the command quest. 1 of 4 types of missions: monsters, village, trade, exploring. Your cooldown will depend on the type of quest. 1, 2. Okay, I like that. A variance in questing. So, you know, if you go for the 8 hours, you get a bigger reward. I like it. I don't like the percent of variable. So, I'd like to see this changed into something that's like, it makes you grind a certain amount of things. Like, you have 4 players and you got to kill like 10,000 of something, right? Like, so what you have to do is coordinate, and you have like 2,000 monster kills in a day, or 24 hours, or 200 kills in 4 hours, or something like that. That keeps track of it, and your party has to be online. It keeps people grinding. It keeps people going. There's more people online. Like, I prefer that versus a percent chance to succeed. Amount of spaces. So perk system, Geodare Flash on a perk system right from the giddy up. Select perks up to 3 active to modify the way you play. Okay, that's interesting. Let's read this through. Menu with 3 available slots. These slots can have perks into them. Perks will always be unlocked, but the effects are almost unnoticeable. However, perks you unlock will strong. Blah, blah, blah. Perks can either provide a very small boost. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of cool. And then what you should do is these should have levels based on how you use them. So if you're using Sidestepper, then life preservation doesn't advance, right? And so you can come up with like 10 or 15 different of these skills, and then the more you use them, the more XP you work up. Kind of like your worker and loot boxer. I got it. Hunt cooldown reduced by 20%. I don't like that. I don't like reducing the hunt cooldowns because that's more of a perk for, you know, when you are a donor, right? So maybe the thing could be like you have an increased chance for a mat drop, like when you activate it, you get like a 20% increase to have like eyeballs drop or something like that. You know what I mean? There's different skills, and each skill can be dedicated to a certain type of material you're dropping. Like, let's say if you're at Dragon Scales and you activate Dragon Killer, it gives you a 20% drop chance on scales or something. I mean, something like that would be cool. And then the higher, so each bar you go, you get a 1% chance, right? So as you work through, there's the chance goes from 1% to 2%, and then it just kind of goes up and maybe caps at 20. That'd be kind of fun. I dig it, man. A farming system, right? So let's see. Let's get into this. Unlocked an Area 11. Okay. Accessible. You can farm crops for extra coins. Coin schmoins. Like, the money just stops being relevant after you ascend, and you end up with like 9-digit coins that are just keep going. Guild Advanced Stealth. Guild Advanced Stealth. Unlocked in A10. Has a larger stealth chance window for the upgrade to stealth, but it bumps the cooldown of the raid upgrade. I don't know if that's grindy. That's like an extra command. Good try, Broomball, dude. Fetch system for pets. Unlocked in Area 1, TT1. So you have to get a full time travel in before you could use it. I mean, we already got pets. They're very complex already with the pets and ascending the skills to get pets that can go get pets, and farming dragon essence. It's something that you guys need to unlock and go after, and you'll see that this fetch system pets is probably not worth it in a sense. Lots of people have done this, the gardening, the system food, NPC food, and it could be another area to grind, like who has the biggest farm or the best farm. But in the end, once you've transcended or time traveled a few times, it's just not gonna be worth it. Twilight name reset. Let's see, a reset. Ever feel tired of playing? Reset the feature. I mean, okay, so this right here. So let me explain. So for instance, when I was like time travel 7 or 8 or whatever, I got to where I could time travel, and then I was gonna go sell my edgy armor, and so I sold my edgy armor, but realized I hadn't done the last dungeon. So I go back and I don't have enough mats. Now I got to go back and refarm all the mats, right? Happens to the best of us. I know several players who have done it, but I'm not going to reset my entire account because I sold my armor earlier. And that's what this is kind of saying. It's like, hey, you make a mistake and it could take months before you can recover. No, it'll take months for you to reset your account and start over, ding dong. So don't do it. Just go farm your mats on there. Another one from Zeke Yeager, the Adventuring Party System. Again, I already gave my 2 cents on that. RPG Home. Okay, what is this? Works the Christmas tree. The hut crafting recipe will be allowing players to craft their own hut. Okay, you got me. Upon completing a series of requirements, the hut will slowly progress. House, mansion, castle. Once you do RPG Home. That's an interesting grinding feature, like getting a lot of them together on the worker commands. What's the end game, though? The various badges probably can help to affect your home. Yeah. Halloween. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like, so different seasons, you can change it. The size of your bank showcasing a money jar or chest. That's kind of a cool idea, too. I actually kind of like that because it's just a visual way of taking a look at it. Love the Christmas tree. It showed our progress. I could dig that. I mean, I don't know that I would just grind it because it's there, not because I was excited. When you see just a feature here, please refer to the pin method. So Ashley's like, y'all ain't really referring to the rules here. Magic system spells unlock at different time travels. You get the XP for the spells. The party system CD uses spells 30 minutes. Healing spells, meh. I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of an add-on. It's not a grind, right? Like magic spells. I don't get that one. Greenhouse is another food one. Farm feature. Now this one was pretty good. You can water and fertilize your crops and everything. I get it. I would just need to look at the reward system, but I do like it. Upgrade your to a bigger plot. Unlock. Thanks for reading. Anyway, that's enough of the suggestions, but I would say that if you've not gotten in here and thought through a suggestion, come to the server and check this out. I mean, there's a lot on here. So, oh, there we go. So they've locked it. What to do with them? Thanks for the suggestion. Removed hashtag crops. Let's see, did he put something? No, there was nothing else an update on here. Let's see. And this far back and lost in the jungle of non-grind. How dare you call my suggestion non-grind? Anyway, go back, read through some of them. They're pretty neat. I would get on this server frequently. I would look through the announcements here. I would come in here and take a look at the game. There's all kinds of stuff that goes on. The bot events, when you look in here, you can come in here and take a look at who's won the horse races. My boy, Asian David, what? His sow. The pet tournaments. Don't forget to do your pet tournaments. It's free tier advancements. Bone Mom. Pinti, that's Kitsun's friend that they advanced together. I love kind of looking at these winners, man. Did I win? Big Arena. Oh, homeboy got 1891. Shadow Levin? Panda would have win. Horse 93. Get out of here. Another pet tournament winner. So this guy's pet is now a tier 6. So you win it and you advance. Look at that. We got somebody on the tier 8 already. Cookies. Beta. So you know something's getting tested when those beta stuff starts showing up. Lottery winner, 200 million for boxing. Greenish with a win there. Hisao again, cheater, hacker. MG Beetle, yeah. Who else? Who else? Shinsuke. Bojaga. There we go. The lottery winner, 138, kind of a low amount. To Jerry, what up, dude? A 92. Get out of here. My loot boxer is going to raise soon. I can get a 92 horse soon. It's better probably be 5 billion to raise it, though. What else is here? Oh, that's it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Look at the suggestions. I'll talk to you soon. See ya.